Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome to Motor City Souls. Who's ready for an amazing afternoon of world-class tap dance, accompanied by Detroit's best musicians, in my biased opinion. Well, awesome. Before we get started, everyone, this is the 16th annual Motor City Tap Fest. We've been doing this since 2008, and wow, like we've really come a long way. And I'm really proud of what we're about to bring to you this afternoon. I'd like to thank my rock star team who helps make this festival happen. It helps it run smoothly. You guys are amazing, and I'd like to. I want to dedicate this afternoon to my parents. Oh my gosh. Who are my biggest fans, and I lost my father this year, so this is for you. Let's. Supported me all the way, every day, everyone. So let's get this party started. We're gonna start the show, kick it off with the lovely Karen Calloway Williams. Thank you, Karen Calloway Williams, everyone. Yeah. Cool. Next up, everyone, is the Detroit Tap Repertory. In 2008, I founded the Detroit Tap Repertory to cultivate a tap community here in Southeast Michigan and to create more opportunities and resources. I've since passed the baton on to Kelsey Rose Young, who has done an amazing job of directing this wonderful group of dancers. So let's welcome the Detroit Tap Repertory, performing choreography by Dante Lara. The Detroit Tap Repertory, everybody. Yeah. Next up, we have the Motor City Tap Fest performance crew. These dancers have to submit an audition in order to be considered to be a part of this group. They learn a combination via video, and they submit their audition, and they learn the whole dance via video, and they get this festival and stage it and get it ready to go. So these dancers are a really special, elite group of dancers coming to you, performing When Doves Cry, choreographed by Shelby Kaufman.
and I engage in a kiss. Sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this dream if you will? The courtyard, oceans of violence bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. I can just see me standing there, alone in a world that's so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too old. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Just let me standing there, alone in the world is so cold. Baby, baby, just like my father. Baby, I'm just like my mother. Satisfied with what I do is scream. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Doves cry.
The Motor City Tap Fest performance crew, choreographed by Shelby Kaufman. Yeah. Oh, so good. Speaking of Shelby Kaufman is up next. Living in New York City right now, Shelby is a native of West Bloomfield, Michigan, so always love to have her back here at Motor City Tap Fest every year. And here you go. She's going to talk a little bit about what she's about to perform.
I learned to dance right here in Michigan at a place called Annette and Company School of Dance in Farmington Hills. And the owner of that studio, and I still cannot believe I'm about to say this next word, was Annette Burgas. It was through Annette and her family that I discovered my passion for dance at a very young age, not from movies or national tours, but from watching my own teachers and the older students performing in our recitals right over there. That was an actual counter rhythm that my teachers did in 1993. And the reason I know that is because as an 8-year-old, I taught myself every single dance off of the VHS. Thank you, thank you. We used to have these little phrases that we would put in every single one of our dances, like this one. And this one. I think they're a great jumping off point to play around. From Annette, I learned so much about dance, theater, music, and life. I also learned that some of the smallest people can also be the most intimidating. But I loved her, and I cared so much about what she thought of me, even into my adulthood. And it's because of her I realized the kind of impact that I can have on my own students. Now, 42 years in business, Annette & Company is gone, and now so is Annette, the woman who inspired me into this amazing career that has allowed me to be here dancing for you today. I am so grateful for the time I had with her, and I am so proud to be one of the many people to carry on her extraordinary legacy.
Thank you so much, Shelby. Teachers really do change lives. Good. Coming to you next, the Detroit Tap Repertory is back with a piece choreographed by Luke Spring. Detroit Tap Repertory. This next dancer, I go way back with Kelsey Rose Young. I first judged in a pageant when she was 4 years old, and this 4-year-old comes on stage doing a solo, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is a 4-year-old possibly going to do right now? She sang Good Ship Lollipop and danced and was in the pocket, on the beat. I was like, my mind was blown. And then years later, we met again, and now she's directing the Detroit Tap Repertory and doing an amazing job, and on faculty at Motor City Tap Fest. So everybody, welcome to the stage, Kelsey Rose Young. Kelsey Rose Young. Living on a prayer. Next to the stage is Jennifer Miller, based in Phoenix, Arizona, inspiring the next generation of tap dancers there, but Michigan native from right here in Rochester Hills. Yeah, Rochester Hills. Everybody, Jennifer Miller.
Oh, hey. Just accompany me. It's going to be great. I'm going to talk for a second. How's it going, everybody? One more time. How's it going, everybody? As Denise said, thank you so much for being here this afternoon. But I thought it would be really nice if we also said thank you to Denise Caston Clark for putting this together for us each and every year. We're very grateful. Thank you for being here with us.
Promises to keep. I'm dappled and drowsy and ready to sleep. The morning dropped down the spells on me. And I love you, all is groovy.
Jennifer Miller. Coming on the stage next is the Motor City Tap Fest Junior Performance Crew. These dancers were also an elite group selected by audition, learned their dance via video, and got here, and we're on top of it. They did amazing work. This piece is choreographed by Jennifer Miller.
Let it down. And I know
Susie Tafas Junior Performance Crew, choreographed by Jennifer Miller. Oh, coming to you next is Tap 24/7. Susie Garino Hall's Tap 24/7. Susie, I always tell her, I have so much mad respect for the opportunities that she creates for hundreds of dancers every year. She produces these amazing, really complex tap shows and gives dancers so many opportunities across the country. So this piece is from her current show, The Tapademic Dozen. It debuted in Phoenix in May and will tour to San Diego in September. Danced by Susie Garino Hall, Kelsey Rose, Cheyenne Bishop, and Willow Danis. Welcome, Tap 24/7.
Found this all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. Tell myself, in the struggle to be free, there must be 50 ways to leave your love. Said it's really not about having to be true, but the more my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. I repeat myself. At the risk of being cruel, there must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Just about back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't let it be called Roy. Just listen to me. I'm on the bus, don't need this bus. Just jump off the key, and get yourself free. And just about back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. You don't need to be called Roy. Just listen to me. I'm on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just jump off the key, and get yourself free. Said it grieves me so to see you in such pain. Wish there's something I could do to make you smile again. Said I appreciate that. Would you please explain to me about the 50 ways? Step out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be gone, Roy. Just listen to me. I'm on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just turn off the TV and get yourself free. Rest about the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be called Roy. Just listen to me. I'm on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just turn off the TV and get yourself free.
Don't forget to bow. Great job, Tap 24/7. So it's always our mission and goal to not only progress and advance the art form of tap dance, but also to preserve it and to honor those masters of the art form who really laid the groundwork for what we're bringing to you today. One of those masters is Dr. James Buster Brown. I say doctor because in 2008, the Oklahoma City University gave honorary doctorates to those masters of the art form who often go unrecognized and underappreciated. James Buster Brown created a piece called Laura. He taught it during a master class, and it evolved generally into a dance that is known by tap dancers globally. And as tap dance is an orally passed down art form, it gets a little bit like a game of operator. So there are a few different
versions of it, and definitely different nuances, and some dancers learn slightly different versions than other dancers. But the love and honor for Dr. James Buster Brown is mutual. So I always love to give you a show that's a little bit of the new, but a little bit of throwback, and shout out to who got us here on this stage today. Laura, we ready to go? My name is Denise Caston Clark. I own I'm the founder and owner of Tap Dance Detroit right here in Ferndale. I teach daily drop-in tap classes to dancers of all levels. And we've created a wonderful community here. And a lot of them are here in the audience tonight watching us. I'm gonna stop talking about myself because they look ready to go, you guys. Laura. Kelsey Rose Young, Shelby Kaufman, Karen Calloway Williams, Lisa Stock, and Guilla Malonzo performing Laura, everybody. Cool. Before we move on to the next really exciting part of the show, every year at Motor City Tap Fest, we do a raffle, and the winner gets a pair of Miller and Ben tap shoes, one of the state-of-the-art brands of tap shoes on the market that I only live in. I'm going to need a little help to draw the winning ticket because I don't want to be responsible. So let me get Reagan up here. Reagan's going to give it a good shake. Oh, they're going to try to get this little. Oh, I did with one hand. I'm very impressed. All right. And it does smell like coffee because it's I know, so, just so you know. Yeah. Coffee scented raffle tickets, everybody. Cool. Yeah, shake it out. All right. Draw us the winning ticket. The winner is Ann Stout. What? Ticket number 862779. I've got your ticket right here. Yeah, come see me after the show, and we will get your information. Pair of shoes coming right to you. Thanks, Reagan. Everyone give Reagan a big hand. Thank her for your winning ticket. Thanks, Reagan. Yeah, awesome. Coming to the stage next, everybody. I met this next dancer in Stockholm, Sweden, where I attended the first Stockholm Tap Festival in 2012, and I took his class and was just blown away by his amazing teaching and his wonderful personality. And so I said, I need you here in the Motor City. He's from Barcelona, Spain, everybody. And he's one of the very few artists right now that is passing on the art of sand dancing, which is a lesser known form of tap dancing. And I have a little background back here, but you know what? I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. It's really quite amazing to watch. Or I can talk a little more about sand dancing. Let me tell you about sand dancing, everybody. It's a type of dance performed as a series of slides and shuffles on a sand-strewn floor. I need a teleprompter. And the sand is spread across an entire surface, and is originally a soft shoe technique. And it also you'll see and hear, he's not wearing tap shoes. He's wearing a shoe with a hard leather sole in order to create different textures with the sand. And it's amazing. The classes, we did a sand dance workshop outside in the Wanda Park Pavilion here in Ferndale. And no matter how long you've been tap dancing, the most basic steps are executed differently in order to generate, to go for a different effect and to work with the texture of the sand. So I love that, you think you know the most basic tap steps, and you're like, nope, thought I could do that, and just you're approaching it in an entirely different way. And I did his sand dance workshop outside in Stockholm, and it was delightful. And again, same thing. I was like, I thought I knew how to tap dance. So my name is Denise Caston Clark. If you don't know much about me, I'm from right here in Michigan. I grew up in Clarkston. Clarkston. The funny thing is, my last name is Caston, and my husband's last name is Clark, and I kind of marvel with the fact that I'm Caston Clark from Clarkston, which is kind of cool. It was meant to be. I grew up dancing here in Michigan, just like my friends Shelby Kaufman and Jennifer Miller, and the training here in Michigan is really good because it helped me go on to become a Radio City Rockette, and I did that for 10 years. 1997 to 07, and I was in the original cast down at the Fox Theater, so if you were around in the late 90s, you may have seen me on stage. I was the tall one with blonde hair. You can't miss me. What, you don't remember? I also, I've had some really cool opportunities here too. Caesars Windsor, right across the border, used to be Casino Windsor. And we did some really wonderful shows there in the Showtime Lounge, a fun cabaret style, about this size. So I just got a lot of great performing experience there. And that, oh yeah, thank you. Thanks, Chris. In the last couple seasons, I've also gotten to go to Plymouth, Massachusetts, right on the water, to choreograph some amazing musicals. I did choreograph Something Rotten last year. So, yeah, if you know, you know. It's such a fun show. Singing in the Rain, which I know more of you know. Singing in the Rain, such a blast. And I'll be back in 2024 to choreograph Spamalot. So, yeah, slay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, cool. So I'm gonna stop talking because you are about to experience a serious treat, everyone, and anyone not here is seriously missing out. Guillem Alonso.
Alonzo. Okay. Give a huge hand to our super assistants, crew members, Addison and Bailey. Thanks, ladies. Awesome. I want to give a shout out to our amazing band today. Yeah. James, would you mind introing or? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. This is our music director helping make it all happen, magic happen, Daniel Meineke, everybody. On the vocals, James Whalen, Chantel Altman. On the saxophone, Sam. So cool, he goes by one name like Cher. Oh, ew. On the bass,
Jeff Pedraz on the bass, give it up. And David Zolinsky on the drums.
Aren't they amazing, everyone? I'm so grateful. Detroit's the best music city in the world. I don't care what anyone says. Coming to the stage next, the Motor City Tap Fest performance crew, coming back to you with a piece choreographed by Christopher Broughton. CTFS performance crew. Well, next up, everyone, bringing us home is Mr. Christopher Broughton. Motor City Souls, everyone. Let me get the faculty and everyone else on stage. Let's close it out with the Shim Sham Shimmy. Let's get it. everybody. All right. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We will see you next time.
Anyway, stick around for a band